This isn't going to be just another tech explainer about AI. This is a story. And it starts somewhere we've all been, on a tough night, at a kitchen table, where all the big promises of technology crash into the very real, very human feeling of just trying to make something work.
And this is the heart of it all. This is our hero, Leila. And that feeling, it's not really about the money, is it? It's about wanting to build something that has a life of its own. It's this quiet, powerful hope that's going to drive everything that happens next. And then there's the reality. You can almost hear that sound, can't you? That high-pitched, strained whirring of a machine doing its absolute best just to keep up. It's the perfect sound for how she's feeling, under pressure, running on fumes, with the stakes feeling impossibly high.
So, this is the moment. She's seen the headlines. She's heard all the hype about what AI can do. She finally sits down, opens the tool, and nothing. Just a blank box and a blinking cursor. It's staring back at her, almost like a test she is completely unprepared for. And honestly, this is the moment she almost closed the lid and just gave up.
But she didn't. And this right here is the first huge turning point in her story. It's where this tiny but really profound shift in her thinking changes absolutely everything. This is where she finds her lantern.
So, what changed? It was all about the reframe. Look at this. Instead of a scary exam, she started seeing AI as a story, just waiting for her to type the first sentence. Instead of some expensive, exclusive tool for giant tech companies, she started thinking of it like electricity. It's just there, in the walls, a utility waiting to be used by anyone. That simple switch changed her whole approach.
So with this new curiosity, she tries a new prompt. She basically asks the AI to be her coach. And the AI's response? It isn't some crazy list of 100 business ideas. No, it's just 5 simple questions. But they're brilliant questions because they turn the spotlight right back on her. Her skills, her time, what she actually wants. Suddenly, the AI wasn't a test. It was a partner in a conversation.
And this is the big realization she has. The real value of this tool, at least at the beginning, wasn't the final answer. It was the process itself. It shattered that feeling of being totally alone, trying to figure it all out by yourself. It became a brainstorming partner that helped her think more clearly than she could on her own.
Okay, so the fear is gone, which is great, but a new problem pops up right away. A total flood of ideas and possibilities. When you can do anything, how in the world do you choose what to do first?
This is where she finds her compass. It's the S.M.A.R.T. goals framework. Now, this isn't some new flashy concept, but when you're dealing with AI and you can chase 1,000 shiny objects at once, having a compass like this becomes absolutely essential. It gives you a clear, true north.
And here's exactly how she used it. Just look at how real this is. It's not, I'm going to start a business. It's, I will offer this specific service to this specific group. It has a number to hit, a time commitment, and a deadline. This becomes her North Star, a single, fixed point in the map that she can actually navigate toward.
And that's the magic. That's the whole game right there. Her vague, cloudy dream of someday suddenly becomes a series of concrete steps she can literally write down in her calendar for tomorrow, for next week. It makes the entire dream feel walkable.
So now she has her direction. But of course, there's another boss battle waiting: perfectionism. You know, that feeling that you have to build the perfect website, design the perfect logo, and write the perfect 50-page business plan before you can even start? This is where she finds her third tool, the Raft.
The idea here is so powerful. It's the lean cycle. The thinking is, you don't spend a year in your garage building a flawless, massive cruise ship that never actually leaves the port. No. You build a simple little raft, a minimum viable project that you know will float, and you get it in the water today. You let the real world, the real river, tell you what to fix. It's all about taking action over endless planning.
So she builds a raft. It's just a simple Google Doc that works as a portfolio. No fancy website, no logo. And she pushes it out there. 20 personalized pitches sent out to local businesses.
And here comes the hard part. Reality talks back. And at first, man, it is brutal. 17 of those pitches are either a hard no or, what's even worse, just complete silence. This is that moment of truth where most people would probably just quit.
But then, this happens. 1. A single yes. And you have to understand, this one yes is worth more than 1,000 perfect plans sitting on a hard drive. Because it's not a trophy, it's data. It is a real signal from the real world.
And that one conversation teaches her the most important lesson yet. Her customers didn't care about her tool. They didn't want to buy AI content. They wanted to buy a result. They wanted more customers walking through their door. So she pivots. She changes her language from "I sell AI-assisted writing" to "I help you get more customers." It's the same skill, just a much more powerful promise.
So her freelance work starts to stabilize. She's getting clients, and that quiet little dream from the very beginning comes back, something that grows while I sleep. This is the final phase of her journey. This is where she begins to tend her garden.
And she uses the Raft method all over again. She builds a tiny digital product to sell, but it doesn't take off because she wants it to. It takes off because she listens. That very first client told her they needed content that sounded exactly like their unique brand voice. And that one piece of feedback, that simple act of listening, becomes the seed for everything that grows from there.
So when you put it all together, these are the tools that created her momentum. The lantern to light up that very first step. The compass to give her a true north. The raft to actually get her moving and out on the water. And the garden to build something sustainable, not based on hype, but on real, consistent value.
And all of this brings us to the real philosophical heart of her journey, and really the heart of this whole thing. It's about a new kind of relationship, a new kind of partnership between our human creativity and artificial intelligence.
This slide just lays it out so perfectly. We bring the things that are uniquely human, right? The ethics, the empathy, the taste, the meaning. And what does AI bring? It brings the raw computational power, the speed, the scale, the ability to find patterns we'd never see. And this is a big one. The power to build a quick prototype before our own self-doubt has a chance to talk us out of it. It's a true collaboration. And remember that sound from the beginning? Her laptop breathing through a straw? By the end of her journey, that same exact sound has totally transformed. It's no longer the sound of struggle and anxiety. Now it's the sound of potential. It sounds like a partner, working right alongside her.
In the end, Leila's story isn't really an ending at all. It's an invitation. It's not about what she built. It's about the fact that she started. So it leaves us with this one empowering question. Forget about mastering AI. Forget about the perfect plan. What's the smallest, simplest thing you could put out there, just to see what happens? What will you build with your first draft?